Hello everybody, I'm Bryan from Orchids by Bryan, and today I have an exciting new nursery tour for you all. I am at Blooming Paradise Orchids here in Homestead, Florida. A beautiful orchid nursery specializing in all different varieties of orchids, but they do have a ton of beautiful Cattleyas, Dendrobiums, and Cattleya. So you're going to see some beautiful blooms. It's a great little place here in Homestead, so if you're in the area, check them out, or if you're at a show, be sure to stop by their booth. So with that, let's not waste any more time. Here we go, exploring Blooming Paradise Orchids. All right, welcome to Blooming Paradise Orchids. Beautiful orchid nursery. I'm visiting here in July. So it is the growing season for orchids, but we're going to walk through and see some of the blooms that they have and give you a great look at their nursery. Like I said, they have so many different varieties of orchids. Here's where they have a lot of their Dendrobiums, and they have quite a few beautiful little plants in bloom. Check out this little guy here. Ah, there was a lizard. A little gecko and a knoll. He startled me a little bit. I didn't see him. They can blend in really well. But check this guy out. Not sure what this one is. But the blooms are stunning. They have two spikes. Really nice. These Dendrobiums are so unique. They're wonderful, wonderful flowers. Check out this guy. Really, really pretty. Wow. That is a nice flower. It's a bifoliate of some kind here, and it has wonderful colors on the flowers. Really, really nice. I'm sure it has Cattleya or some Brazilian species in it. Now check this out. This one, let's see if I can get it through here. There we go. Wow. That is gorgeous. Wonderful Brassavola hybrid. Really, really nice. I'm going to put this down here. I think it does have a tag. Yep. This is Cattleya amethyst. Blooming Paradise Orchids, of course. This is beautiful. Definitely has appendiculata or cucullata in it. But those flowers are stunning. They did have one that I saw earlier. Check this guy out too. How wonderful is that? Really nice bloom. That is different. My gosh, it's growing around the tag. There we go. I did get the tag though. This guy is also tagged as BC amethyst. Perhaps it's a alba variety, but really, really pretty stuff. You can see just the absolute scale and all the Cattleyas that they have here. They have several in bloom. Like I said, anytime you come here, you will find flowers. Here's another one of those beautiful BC amethyst. Look at that. Spectacular. But really wonderful. They have miniatures, so if you're looking for something that stays more compact, you can pick that out. Like I said, they have lots of stuff in bloom. Here's an orchid that they have coming in bloom. It'll be absolutely beautiful, I'm sure. Here's a wonderful orchid. Look at this guy. That is so pretty. Really nice. I like those cream-colored flowers that remind of Forbesi. Here's a miniature Vanda peaches, opening up its blooms. It's going to have several spikes, my gosh, tons and tons of spikes. And here, fortunately, it's done blooming, but this is a native orchid to Florida, Phalaenopsis utricularoides. And let's stop right here Let's take a peek at this cat. Wow, so nice. Oh my gosh, and the fragrance is really strong. Oh my gosh, it must have Walkeriana in its background. Let's see if this one has a tag. I think it's overgrown in there, unfortunately, but again, if there's anything that you see here that you will like, feel free to send Anna an email or give her a phone call. Here's another one of those guys. Looks like this one is on its way out. But anyway, give Anna a call or stop by the nursery. And she's extremely helpful, very knowledgeable. Look at this. Oh my God, that is beautiful. Wow, that's a stunning standard cat. Here's the name of this one. This is an amazing Thailand. Can you see that there? There we go. Amazing Thailand Magician. Spectacular bloom. And this guy looks like he's on his way out too. But wonderful flowers. There are so many different orchids in bloom here. Here's another beautiful bifoliate. I'm a sucker for those kinds of flowers, but beautiful plants. Alright, let's keep walking through their greenhouse. Like I said, it is growing season, so lots of orchids that are growing and getting ready. Check out this guy though. I passed by this one earlier. That is beautiful. Absolutely stunning. This is a Toshi Aoki Starburst. Oops. It's one of my favorites. I think they have here. Now they have lots of these guys in bloom this time of year. Check out these flowers. Definitely got Cattleya, why not, in the background, but it kind of has a Schomburgkia or Laelia anceps type spike. Look at it. Flowers towering. Really, really nice. You can see they have even more over on the other side. So we're going to go over there and check that out. But, like I said, they have a great selection of Cattleyas, Schomburgkias, Encyclias, Dendrobiums, so no shortage of variety. Look at this. And so floriferous too. Look at all the flowers that it's going to have. That is beautiful. If I see a tag, I will flag it for everyone. Alright, over here, I did see some nice blooms. Like this guy here. Let's see if I can pull him over. Boop. There you go. Look at that. Can't seem to get him in the light, but what a beautiful flower that is. Wow-wee. That's awesome. I really like that one. You have another bloom right here. That is really pretty. Really, really pretty. Alright, we'll continue checking out all of their blooms that they have here. There's some that I saw. Check out this variegated vanilla. Look at the size of that. Huge. Clearly very happy in its growing conditions. Here at Blooming Paradise, more of those Dendrobiums that we saw earlier. Wonderful little flowers covering the plant. Species Dendrobium topazenum, or topazeum. Very pretty. We'll keep going over here. Look at the size of their cats. I mean, they grow monster specimens, and many of these are for sale. So, if you're looking for a full-size orchid, they got them. And of course, this guy, so pretty. That's a very pretty flower. I also really like this guy too. I kind of have those flappy flowers, several buds. That's beautiful. Really, really beautiful. All right. And you can see they have orchids hanging in baskets, in pots, different growing conditions, so you can pick which one you like the best. Alright, let's continue over this way and show you some blooms over here. It's going to be a little bit difficult to show you, but look at that flower there. There we go. That is really, really pretty. And a huge plant. Oh my gosh. Specimen size orchids you can find here. More of those. Wonderful. Why not hybrids? We'll keep going down here so you can see a great view of all of the plants they have. Many of the orchids they get in are from international growers, so you're getting great bud lines. Check out these Dendrobiums. And I'm sorry, these are varieties, Vandaceous type orchids. Wow. And here's a Phalaenopsis in bloom. Really nice. And I see the tag here. Let's see if I can spin it around and show you. There you go. Really nice. You can see so many beautiful blooms, miniatures, anything in between. Come down here. Look at this mini Vanda. Wonderful blooms. I believe that's a species too. Mini Vanda. Keep going over this way. Like I said, Anna has beautiful plants. If you're stopping into Homestead, give her a call, see if she's here. You can visit and pick up some new orchids for your collection. Here's a beautiful Dendrobium. Look at that. Really, really nice. So pretty. And then this looks like perhaps a hibiki. Or no, this is, Bracteosum. My bad. I think Bracteosum is one of the parents of hibiki. And the last beautiful clusters of blooms. Down here there is a huge plant. Oh, check this out. This is the clamshell orchid. Prostechia, or Encyclia cochleata. How cute. This is a native to Florida as well. Now come over this way. Like I said, great variety. You have some Oncidiums. These are unfortunately on their way out. but really nice. Here's that topazenum. This one is blooming like crazy. Oh my gosh, look at this. Look at these blooms on the topazenum. Dendrobiums are so different. They drop all their leaves from these canes, and then they send up blooms, these little clusters of blooms. They aren't for everybody, but some people love them. Now, back here, Anna also has a lot of her sun-loving orchids. You can see all the sun-loving orchids that they have. Arachnis and sun-loving Vandas. I mean, look at the size of these plants. They are huge. Beautiful, beautiful plants. Mounted as well. Really, really nice. Dendrobium orchids. I did see a little Vanda right here. Can you see it? Little yellow Vanda. Wonderful flowers. But as I was mentioning earlier, Blooming Paradise goes to many of the shows here in Florida. So if you stop by and want to do some shopping, you can stop by their nursery or check them out at the shows. Tamiami, Redland, Fort Lauderdale. This is a sampling of the plants they're growing here that you can pick up. Check out this Dendrobium though. Massive spike of flowers dangling down. This is one of the few that doesn't drop its leaves. Still absolutely spectacular. And check out this cat. Wow. Beautiful. This guy is on his way out. This is Cattleya wallisi. Species Cattleya. And then this little guy, just about to bloom. This is a compact grower. See that? Look at that. Small little guy. And then of course some Rosabulas on the way out, but really, really beautiful. Now over here, you'll see some of their antelope Dendrobiums that they have lots in bloom right now. Look at these. These are simply wonderful. I love these, and I know several folks that can grow these orchids to be absolutely monster specimens. They love the sun down here in Florida. And of course, standard phals. If you're looking for a standard phal for a nice centerpiece on your dining room table, or if you're looking for some bromeliads to grow. Beautiful. Now here we go. This is that wonderful, I think, why not hybrid. I'm going to assume it's a why not hybrid. That's my guess. And we have the tag. Let's see. How am I? How did I do? This is called Jamaica Fire. Wonderful hybrid Cattleya. If you're looking for that one, they have it here at Blooming Paradise. And look at this Vanda. Beautiful cerulean, purple colored Vanda. Delicious fragrance. I love these kind of Vandas. These are really, really nice. This is Mimi Palmer. Very, very popular Vanda. And you can see it has tons of blooms. Can you see all those blooms? This is definitely Mimi Palmer season for sure. Over here, of course, we have more various Dendrobium nobile varieties that are on their way out. But Vandas are a specialty here at Blooming Paradise. They have many varieties. You can tell that Anna loves her gorgeous, gorgeous Vandas. That is a beautiful plant. It's a beautiful day here in sunny Florida. It's been raining. It's the rainy season this time of year. But today, it's full sun. This is Vanda Pachara Delight, one of Cass's favorites. Now over here, here's a couple Vandas that I really like. Just gonna move over here, scoot by. Look at this. Beautiful yellow, mustard yellow, with very fine speckling, salmon colored lip, lots of blooms, but look at how vibrant pink this Vanda is. And it has like a very subtle white outline around these pink flowers. Here's the name of this guy. Vanda Soanifum Candy. And this is so healthy. Oh my gosh, look at this plant. That is a beautiful Vanda. Absolutely beautiful. Alright, we have even more Vandas over here that you'll get to check out. Look at this. These are beautiful. Looks like a little face. Look at that little purple lip. That is really different. I've never seen some of these Vandas I've never seen before. The colors are spectacular. You can see the variety that can come from one cross. Look at the purple stems. That's really, really unique. And I see one back here that I don't know if I'm going to get in to see. Check out the blooms though. Gorgeous Vanda. There are a ton in bloom back here we'll go check out for Vandas. Here's a absolute showstopper up here though. Wow. That is amazing. Absolutely amazing. Really nice. This is Vanda. See the name? Where is it? Where did you go? I can't seem to get the name of that red one, but if you like it, you have to give Anna a call. These guys are beautiful. I love the very subtle cream and pink lip. Really, really pretty. This is Vanda Rapipat. And of course, over here, pink with fine speckles. Many of these Vandas will have a delicious fragrance. It's hard for me to describe. We need smell-o-vision. So you can smell what these beauties are like. Here's another one of those. BC Amethyst. Wonderful, wonderful blooms. Okay, let's keep going over this way to see some more Vandas. Into the jungle, folks. I love meandering throughout all of these Vanda roots. See what they have. Beautiful orange. Oh man, and I was wondering what smelled of grapes. It's this delicious, delicious Mimi Palmer. Hopefully the light allows you to see that one all right. But Mimi Palmer's all over the place today. Lots of Mimi Palmers I can see in her collection of Vandas. Let's see. The fun part is finding the best place to enter. I think I'm going to enter right here. Here we go. Now I'm in the jungle. Oh man, you wouldn't believe the amount of flowers around me right now. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Can you see that up there? Oh my God. The blooms are everywhere above me. I am literally in a jungle. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? So many colors. Let's keep over here. This guy's just opening. Really pretty. Love these little white Neophonidia mini Vanda types. Wow. Really, really nice. Look at that red. Oh my God. I do love Vandas, and they can grow so well here in Florida. They are so lucky. Right over here, another beauty. Let's see if it'll focus on it. Look at that. Look at all the blooms. Holy cow. Alright, let's keep going. I'm gonna exit out of here. The roots are so dense. I can see a couple more Vandas over on this side. Gonna try to sneak in over here this time. Show you some blooms through the vines. Now look at that. Gorgeous yellow. And the pink. Oh my Lord. I know it's quite far, but what a collection of plants. Now, over here are more hanging orchids up above, and those desert rose that are very popular around here. We have quite a few over here, but look at up above, just you can walk through. It's like a gorgeous jungle full of plants. Look at them all. Oh my gosh, look at this Cattleya. 2 Cattleyas. Oh my Lord. I hope that the backlighting doesn't mess up that one. That is beautiful. As is that. Oh wow. Those are just gorgeous. But anyway, like I was saying, over here, these wonderful plants, super, super popular around here, and she has huge monster specimens. Really, really pretty. Now, of course, over here we have a couple more Vandas. I'll do my best to highlight. There we go. Look at this guy. That's a beauty. Really beautiful plant. Like I said, if you come and stop by Anna's place right now, you're going to be in a Vanda paradise. Let's see here. There we go. I want to show you one more plant in bloom through the jungle. Anna also has many Cymbidiums that grow well here in Florida conditions. Check out this guy. I realize there's a couple more blooms actually that I want to show you. Beautiful cat. Oh my God. Dozens of flowers. That's a nice plant. It's a very nice plant. Really, really nice. And here's a cute little guy here. Adorable blooms. And then finally, a huge Vanda falcata. The white variety. Really nice. All right. I think that's going to conclude my tour of Blooming Paradise here in beautiful Homestead, Florida. So that's going to conclude my tour of Blooming Paradise Orchids right here in Homestead, Florida. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this Blooming Paradise. It was amazing. So many gorgeous plants in here. Be sure to stop by. I'll include Anna's information in the description below, so if you're interested in stopping in, you can do some orchid shopping right here in Homestead, Florida. So with that, thanks so much for watching. I'm Bryan from Orchids by Bryan, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.